Hi everybody, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm actually standing and it feels like it's a lot more comfortable to film like this rather than sitting on my chair just swinging around. And I can move around freely, but I never do it because I'm too lazy to adjust my tripod. This is just going to be a little weekend vlog, like what I read during the weekend. This weekend is meant to rain the whole weekend. Today's actually Thursday when I'm filming this intro, just in case, because my mom has the day off tomorrow and I need to go and collect my new passport and ID. So just in case I don't have time to do an intro or long-winded like this, then it's already done. But we will be starting this tomorrow, which is Friday. Friday and Saturday are meant to be raining, so perfect weather for having wine and reading a book. And then on Sunday I do have a little family thing. We're doing like a pizza day because the weather will be nicer. I'm very excited for this weekend, and I thought we would do a little what I read in a weekend. The book I've got is The Fury by Michaelides. I'm not sure how to pronounce his surname, but we have this. So I have read The Silent Patient and The Maidens. Both of them I gave a 3 or 3.5 to. I don't find his thrillers that scary or that mysterious. I feel like a lot of it is very obvious, but since I had the book at my library, I thought I would try it out. This is what we'll be reading over the weekend. The font is pretty big. I think it's large font, and it has 356 pages. So hopefully we can finish this in a weekend. If we do finish this, I'm sure I can find something else to read, but let's see if I can finish this over the weekend. I'm pretty sure I can, but on the weekend, sometimes I don't read. Like last week, Saturday, I didn't read a single thing. Friday, I only read 50 pages, but let's see if we can force ourselves to finish a book over the weekend. Let's jump into tomorrow, future me, and I'll let you know what this book is about and what I am doing. That's it. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday. So this morning I went out and I got my passport and my new ID with my marriage surname on it. That's done, and I am just about to go for my morning walk. The book I am listening to at the moment is A Tribute of Fire, which is the first book in a series, and I am preparing myself to read the second one now. I am currently on page 192. That is my audiobook I am listening to. It is so gloomy and cold this morning, but I'm still going to go out for my walk just because I didn't go yesterday. So I'm going to do that, and then I just need to finish editing a video, and then we'll get started on The Fury by Alex Michaelides. Anyway, that is my Friday morning so far. So yeah, let me go on my walk and then edit my video, and I will update you guys when I start The Fury. Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, I only read in the evening because during the early hours of the day, my mom and I watched a movie. We watched the third Conjuring. I was scared, but anyway, so I read late into the evening. So I got to chapter 19, page 107, which is quite a bit, but the font is huge and the story isn't that difficult to follow. So we follow, I think it's 5 people. So we have Lana, Kate, Elliot, Jason, and Leo, and Lana and Jason are together, and Lana's a Hollywood actress, and Kate is a type of actress as well, but she does theater. I think Elliot writes screenplays. Jason is Lana's partner and Leo is Lana's son. They've all gone away to an island in Greece. I don't remember why. I think Lana was having a bad time or she wasn't feeling great mentally, so she took everybody away there because she's super wealthy. We know that someone, well, in the prologue, someone is murdered, and we're just going through the motions of trying to find out who was murdered and how they were murdered. And Elliot Elliot is narrating it to us. The writing is funny because I'm not sure if it's in second person or third person, but it's been narrated to us, so it feels like it's second person, which is a little bit hard to catch on to in the beginning. But so far it's interesting enough. I don't find Alex Michaelides' books that interesting or that twisty, in my opinion. Neither The Maidens or The Silent Patient was that twisty for me personally, and it's not my favorite brand of thriller. I'm still having a good time, and I think it's fun and it's really easy to understand. So far, obviously the prologue has told us about what happened, not what happened, but kind of the events. So now we're going through everything that led up to these events. They've just arrived in Greece. I think now we're on their second day there, and they plan to go to like this fancy restaurant, which is meant for like billionaires. They're in Mykonos. So Mykonos, if you've ever been there, is super expensive anyway. Yeah, it's quite fun because I've been to Greece. Obviously, I've also been to Mykonos. So it's cool because I've been to most of these places that they're talking about, not like the restaurants and stuff, but definitely the areas. So I kind of understand the imagery and stuff. So it's really fun. So that's all I have to say so far. The writing style, like I said, threw me off a little bit, but other than that, it's easy to follow. I'm not feeling anything creepy just yet. However, the groundskeeper, he's a bit creepy, but other than that, I don't know where it's going. So 100 pages in, I'm going to see how far I can get today. It's literally such miserable weather. It's been raining all day. It's cold. So I'm just going to have a bed day. I might go have a bath in a bit, but I thought I'd just check in with you guys before I read some more, because I definitely plan to do that now. Nothing is like really holding my interest. Like I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos, a couple of TikTok videos, but nothing's like gripping me yet. I think it's time that we read. So let's see how far we get, and then I will check in with you guys maybe a bit later. It's only like 300 pages, so it should be easy, and the chapters are fairly short, so very easy. But yeah, the plot I'm not 100% sure on. It just says, on an idyllic private Greek island, former movie star Lana Ferrer, an old friend, invites a select group to stay. It'll be hot, sunny, perfect, and a chance to relax and reconnect, and maybe for a few hidden truths to come out. But nothing on this island is quite as it seems. Not Lana nor her guest, certainly not the murderer, furiously plotting their crime. But who am I? My name is Elliot Chase, and I'm going to tell you a story unlike you've ever heard. So it's like a murder mystery, I guess. That is it for me. I will go off and do my thing. I'm just finishing a video, and then I definitely will get to reading. So I will chat to you guys later. Hi everyone, it's just a bit later now. It's like 7 o'clock on the dot. I just made dinner and prepped some stuff for our pizza day tomorrow, but I thought I'd do a quick check-in before I finish this book. So I made it to, I think it's Act 4, sorry. I'm on Act 4, Chapter 5, page 291. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm like just past 80%. I think I'm like 82 or 85% through. Some things I picked up, I made notes just so I wouldn't forget, because I do tend to forget, especially when like my whole house is full of people. I get so nervous to speak and then I forget all the facts that I wanted to mention. So there's a character called Mariana, and she's not featured in this book, but she's mentioned, and she is in The Maidens, and I think she makes an appearance as well in The Silent Patient. So I thought that was interesting, as well as the fact that I thought this was a thriller or a mystery thriller, but it's actually general fiction with a side plot of mystery. That was interesting. So I think if you don't like general fiction, you won't like this. And and if you're expecting a mystery, I don't think you'll like it either. Then yeah, the general fiction side of things was obviously because of Elliot, the narrator. He is telling basically his story. So he goes back to his childhood and how he ended up meeting Lana and how they ended up in the situation they're in. So interesting, but definitely not what I expected. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. I didn't film anything yesterday because, like I said, we were having like a family day and I didn't want to put everybody on camera. I did get a little bit of B-roll of all the pizzas we made, which was really good. I had such a good day with my little baby niece and my sister. It was a good day. Yeah, I finished The Fury on Saturday night. I also didn't film on the... No, I did. I filmed like my reaction at the end of this book, which, to be honest, was very mediocre. Like I said in the beginning, I have never rated any of his books really high, so it's been like maybe a 3. I think The Silent Patient may have been a 3.5, but never much higher than that. However, this book is going to be a 2.75. I just felt like this was general fiction masquerading around as a murder mystery, and that's not really what I signed up for. The back was mysterious enough to intrigue me, but unfortunately the story was just a character study on our main male character who had been through a lot in his life. I'm pretty sure he might be a psychopath, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said before, the therapist, the group therapist that was in The Maidens, and I'm pretty sure she makes an appearance in The Silent Patient as well, Mariana. She is his psychologist. So that was a little Easter egg that was fun to discover. But unfortunately, we basically just followed his point of view and his thought processes, telling a story of an event that happened. He tells it kind of two ways, one that's true and one that's not. So you never really know what or if the information that he's giving you is correct. But I found it very mundane. It was just very meh. I feel like there could have been a more thrilling aspect to it, but unfortunately there wasn't. So 2.75. I hope that made sense. I feel like I don't want to give too much away because it is such a short book and the main premise is basically the plot twist at the end. Just know that it's general fiction. So if you do like general fiction, like I said before, you will love this book, but I'm not a general fiction girly. I prefer like high stakes, and this didn't have any of that. So unfortunately, it just wasn't for me, but I'm still glad I read it, and like I got it from my library, so I didn't actually have to purchase it, which was good because this was actually on the sales rack the other day when I went book shopping, or I just spent a birthday voucher. I'm still on a no buy, but I went to the shop just to spend a voucher and this was there on sale, and I was very tempted to buy it because I haven't seen the best things about this. I think the rating is 3.36 if I'm not mistaken on Goodreads, so it doesn't have a great rating, but it also doesn't have a bad rating. And because of The Silent Patient, which I felt as well, which was just a bit meh, after reading that I was curious to see what he'd come out with next, but unfortunately it wasn't for me. I think The Maidens was basically the same. It's very gen fic, so unfortunately that's not for me. Yesterday, like I said, we had a family day. Saturday evening I watched The Conjuring 3 with my mom, and that was fun as well. And then after that I just ended up finishing this. But like I said, there is some b-roll on that. So yeah, that was my weekend in a nutshell. I know I should have filmed probably a bit more. I'm terrible at vlogging. I'm better at just coming to you and telling you what the book is about, just because I'm such a self-conscious person and I get super nervous. Like, even you'll see in the clips, I guess, before this even, that I speak really softly when my whole household is here. I just have this big fear of being judged and being thought of as being stupid or something, because I mean, there's only 100 of you guys here, so yeah, it feels a bit awkward. I think if I had a bit more subscribers, it would be easier because I'd have a reason to do it, but yeah, now it just feels so wrong. But anyway, that is my weekend, like I said, and we definitely did finish a book. I didn't actually start another book because I have another vlog starting today, a reading vlog that I'm very excited for, so I didn't want to be in the middle of something. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know this is probably going to be a shorter video, but I thought it would be a fun idea just to get more videos out and read more books that I just can't place in an actual video. But that being said, I will see you all next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.